Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. I'd like to thank you for tuning into those energies and influences that are coming through for your monthly reading for money in October for 2019. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a condensed general reading. Please only take the portions that resonate with you. Okay, Scorpio, off camera to save time, I've done a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Number 0 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Fool. This card's ruling planet is Uranus, which links it to the card of Aquarius. This is a new beginning, a new path. This is a choice being offered. This beginning could be traveling. It's trusting life and taking a blind leap of faith. It's taking a risk and having absolute faith in the universe. This gives us courage to continue and prods us to seek new experience, and you should be following your own instinct rather than the advice of others. And if you follow your instincts, you'll be provided with guidance. This is being on the edge of an important new beginning and trusting where the universe is taking you. Embarking on a new way of life, a physical journey. Could be moving or starting a new job or getting married or divorced. It's that first step despite some fear. This is a sign, a green light to step into the unknown. The Fool represents a state of openness and faith that they'll be supported in their adventure. They may be in touch with the intuitive realm or simply naive about the future. This person feels no fear and feels like everything will turn out well. So react with a pure heart. The small white dog represents loyalty and protection. And this is being more focused on starting the new than considering the challenges. Your second card, this is the energy that's crossing over your path. Number 20 of the major arcana, Judgment. This is one of the Scorpio cards, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is an awakening. It's that aha moment. It's a rebirth. It's a beginning. It's new purpose and new plans, and now delays can be conquered by the development of the spirit. It can be legal judgments in your favor, a change in personal consciousness. It's coming to terms with yourself, a going down to rise up, a very special moment in life, a change in a very important way. So you can rise up and seek new possibilities. This is a second lease on life, a second chance. Being inspired, you have big ideas. It's the end of an old way of life, a cycle that is finished. It's a time to seek a new direction and to make adjustments that reflect who you truly are. This is a positive card. It symbolizes regeneration and rebirth after a period of confusion and confinement. You may have felt dead in your own life. And now you have a unique opportunity to enliven yourself and your environment by making the appropriate changes. It's now a time of freedom to be yourself. And now your third card. This is how it affects you. This can be your attitude. Another Scorpio card. Number 16 of the major arcana, the Tower. This can be a Scorpio or Aries. The ruling planet is Mars. This is a swift and dramatic change. It's a sudden shock. Could be an overthrow of an existing way of life, old notions being upset. This disruption will bring enlightenments in its wake. Some sort of upheaval in life. It may be violent or destructive, sometimes bankruptcy. There's a rapid transformation here. It's finding spiritual opportunity within drama. It's a surprise. Could be the rekindling of a situation or a relationship that has long been ignored. You may be questioning beliefs because of a shaky foundation. You'll need to build a foundation that is strong. There are unseen forces at work here. Releasing pent-up emotions and feeling liberated. You'll need to rebuild and refocus because a new era is beginning. And now your fourth card. It's the position of the future. It's the outcome. the results and the advice. The Four of Cups, Scorpio, water energy, which is your element. This is a card of waiting, perhaps waiting for the right opportunity. Someone's moon in Cancer. This is discontent. You'll need to be open for room to grow, for something new to come in. But you're taking time to rest and withdraw. You do have options. There's that offer. You're drifting and dreaming before you get back to that daily grind. You might feel some indifference, feeling flat and uninspired, self-absorbed, boredom, daydreaming. It's a withdrawal from an emotional situation and going within. You'll need to seek inspiration because you may be tired of a situation. This is like taking time out to contemplate and meditate on your emotions. Maybe lacking emotional resources to proceed, but the answers and the inspiration you need to go on are there for you. Do not sink into apathy because it blocks you from seeing other emotional opportunities, and pay close attention to your dreams. They are messages, and watch for signs and synchronicities. This is feeling left out or not enjoying company. It's ruminating, overanalyzing, turning things over in your mind, waiting for something, spinning your wheels. You might be closed off to a solution. It might be your detachment from the world becomes an issue. You could be suspicious or reluctant. And now your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. The Page of Wands, Scorpio, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This can be an announcement. It's a declaration. Could be helpful information, communication. Could be the beginning of something, a project, a love affair, a new phase in someone's life. Brings passion and eagerness. This can be a declaration, an announcement, an invitation, a very important message to your current project. It usually affects work, although it can be of a social nature, and the information is positive. This is someone that's standing at the threshold of a newly inspired direction, and we always feel the page's influence when we're drawn to something that can accelerate our personal growth and enable us to be and express more of who we are. This is the Fool's little brother. This could be a young person, may symbolize a quick, intuitive, enthusiastic personality. His daring and energy could associate him with Aries. You might be intrigued. And now your advice from the Oracle deck. Ask Your Guides by Sonia, Choquette. Scorpio, you've got Truth. Card number 21, your higher self guide. Truth has to do with honesty and clarity, discipline and intellect. Your higher self is present, activating your powers of reason and intellect. It asks you to develop clarity and objectivity when looking at your life, rather than interpreting events through the murky and distorted waters of emotions. Strive to see the reality of what happened in the past so you can acquire a more accurate understanding of what's going on. You may notice things that make you uncomfortable or challenge your ethics. Ask your higher self to give you the courage to stand up for your truth and address difficult situations at their core, rather than distance yourself or pretend you don't see the real problems because they make you uncomfortable. Like the child in the fairy tale, their emperor's new clothes, your higher self is motivating you to not only see life more deeply, but to also share your perceptions with those around you. This is the time, for example, to address your unbalanced budget and look for ways to cut corners. It's also the time to acknowledge your ever-expanding waistline and seek out what's really eating at you. This is when you need to step away from your emotions and dispassionately study the problems at hand so that you can come up with a solution without blame and projection. Ask yourself what the problem is, not who the problem is. Only then you can begin to find the real solutions with productive outcomes. Your higher self is sharpening your perception and clarifying your view that you can make important and necessary changes at this time. As Carl Jung once said, when the diagnosis is correct, the healing begins. And your higher self's message is, look for the truth behind appearances. Thanks, you guys, Scorpio. I hope you stay tuned in by leaving me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.